Morning. Homework na? Bila. Sit down. Yeah. Show me your homework.
वो एब्सेंट था तो 10 बार लिखे बोले
Only three. Class and private. Go out and do it. Yeah. Now,
And I'm starting with yeah, that's
Now today we are going, yeah, come in the front again. Now all of you sit down. Now today very important is that we have done ionic bond and covalent, which you have done for the homework also. Okay. So now some of you have to see to it that you complete your homework so that you are updating yourself with the topic and you're going along with the portion. Okay, you should not lag behind so that the other parts will be difficult. Okay. Now, so today we are going for the third type of bonding, which is called as the coordinate covalent bonding. What is coordinate covalent bonding? वो इधर आज देखें, ठीक है? Social.
Yes, sir.
You have used two devices.
Yes, sir. अरे सर एक लैपटॉप है और एक फोन है.
Okay. Now, so today the third type of bonding. What is ionic bond? Ionic bond is basically what? Transference of electrons. Okay. And what is covalent bonding? But there is a third type of bonding which is called as a coordinate covalent bond. What is this coordinate covalent bond? Now, coordinate covalent bond is a special type of bonding where one, let us say, atom or ion, or we can say, for example, a molecule. Shift to. Then you shift to the wall. Now see, coordinate covalent bond. Now what is this coordinate? Quickly, it's nothing. Jaldi. Bilal, sit down. Last bench, please pay attention. No need to write anything. Just listen to it carefully. Those who have not signed, please sign it now. So let us complete. What is coordinate covalent bond? Let us take an example over here. It's like saying this way: you have got ammonia. Okay. What is the formula for ammonia? N single bond H, single bond H, and NH3. Nitrogen has got 3 electrons, which is sharing with 3 hydrogen atoms. Here, and 1 pair of electron, which actually what nitrogen is not sharing with anybody or any other atom. This kind of pair of electron is called lone pair of electron. Now, what is lone pair? A lone pair is nothing but unshared pair of electrons.
This is not fit by area.
Yes. Unshared electron pair. ये atom use नहीं करता है. When an atom is not using that lone pair, clear? If another atom approaches this particular, for example, group, let us say hydrogen ion of HCl. Here, look at this. HCl और HCl क्या कर रहा है? इसका इलेक्ट्रॉन अपनी तरफ खींच ले रहा है क्योंकि polarity, it's a polar covalent bond. So electron is not there with hydrogen. It's as good as it has lost the electron to chlorine because chlorine is so powerful that it pulls the electron strongly toward itself. This creates a negative charge on chlorine, or more or less, and positive charge on hydrogen. That means hydrogen is short of duplet. उसके पास 0 इलेक्ट्रॉन है अभी इन अ वे. Why? Because दोनों इलेक्ट्रॉन उसका इलेक्ट्रॉन तो क्लोरीन का इलेक्ट्रॉन अपने पास ही है, बट उसका भी इलेक्ट्रॉन अपने पास रख लिया और इसकी वजह से हाइड्रोजन इज एज गुड एज वर्चुअली 0 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. Clear? Now when this atom is actually having, for example, 0 electrons, it is not coming in any of the category of inert gases. Means for minimum stability, it requires minimum 2 electrons, which is not having. So what it will do, it approaches this ammonia, which is actually having 2 electrons, which that atom is not utilizing in the molecule. So what it does, it comes closer, pulls those 2 electrons toward itself. Clear? Because having a good electronegativity and it's having a positive charge. So positive charge, like electrons which are negatively charged to attract. It has got a capacity to attract. And finally, what happens? This particular nitrogen, which has got lone pair of electrons, is pulled towards hydrogen. Now this time, the contribution is not there from hydrogen, but it is total contribution. Both the electrons are coming from one atom only. And other does not contribute anything. This kind of bond leads to a positive charge on the whole unit. Okay, because ये positive charge इसके पास था, अब पूरा unit के पास positive charge है. Means still it is having that identity of positive, but now it is stabilizing itself by taking both the electrons from this nitrogen. And when both the electrons are being contributed by one atom, and other does not contribute anything, then that type of bond is called as a coordinate covalent bond. And it is shown by an arrow pointing towards that atom, which is acceptor of electron. And the end of the arrow will be towards that atom, which is donor of that electron. So nitrogen is a donor and hydrogen is an acceptor. Okay, here what is the important point to remember, or conditions for this kind of bond formation is what one should have a lone pair, other should be deficient of lone pair. Clear? यानी इसके पास लोन पेयर होना चाहिए, दूसरे के पास लोन पेयर नहीं, उसको डुप्लीकेट की जरूरत है. Likewise, for example, अगर ऑक्सीजन देखेंगे आप, ऑक्सीजन has got 6 electrons, right? If suppose for any element which is having, for example, 8 electrons over here, okay, and out of, let us say, ammonia ले लो, suppose या कोई भी दूसरा ग्रुप ले लो, okay, उसको 2 electron, it is actually what? Accepting that. Okay. Therefore, this electron is being given by this particular atom, and other does not actually what utilize this lone pair. I mean, of course, it is having, for example, let us say Y, ऐसा करके 3, but यहाँ पे lone pair X, it's unshared, and therefore what happens? It forms exo type of compound. Okay, that means here both the electrons are coming from one atom, and other does not. That means it is having 6 electrons. So the elements which are having 6 electrons or 0 electrons, attendance sign किया सबने. दे दो मैडम को दे दो. Yeah. Where is it? Homework, my friend, you have to complete, because that is completing the cycle. Okay. Now here we can say that this exo, that means here the electrons are actually got pulled by this oxygen, and therefore you get a coordinate covalent bond. So the arrow head will be towards that atom, which is accepted, and the end of the arrow will be towards that atom. This is a temporary arrangement, but this arrangement is actually a special type of arrangement over here. Clear? It's like saying this every day you bring your tiffin box, and your friend is not actually what, for example, bringing any tiffin box. What he does, he takes the tiffin box out of your bag and starts eating it, and you look at his face and get satisfied. Okay. This kind of bond is actually special type of bond where every day you go empty stomach, although it was your tiffin box, your material, everything, but he fulfills his stomach and goes away. Okay, then you say it's a special type of bond. Okay, like some people, they bring tiffin box only for their friends. Why? Because they come with full stomach. Why? Mommy already actually what, for example, given a lot of nashta at home only. Clear? कि उतना stomach इतना fill हो जाता है कि वो tiffin खाली नाम मात्र के लिए लेके आए. और फिर every day their friends they have it, and finally he says, he tells his mother, okay, that mommy, I finished my tiffin box. But every day, what others, his friend has taken that particular tiffin box. So it's a special type of bond. ऐसा कोई very few people are there in the classroom कि तुम tiffin box लेके आ रहे हो but खा रहे नहीं. Instead of taking it, for example, unused, okay, what you do? you tell your friends to consume it. And finally, what happens? Every day you don't get any shouting. But one fine day, mother comes to know. This kind of, for example, bond is actually what? Okay. Likewise, if you consider, for example, here, water, that is another example. Now, water has got two lone pair of electrons. Here, so no. Water has got two lone pairs. What it does, it actually what? For example, hydrogen ion approaches this. Okay, it donates that electron, okay, pair of this, electron towards hydrogen, and you get what? Hydronium ion. When you do acids-base chapter, you will understand that this is nothing but hydronium ion. Okay? इसको बोलते हैं hydronium. That means hydronium. It's like saying this way. This particular ion is more stable. In terms of hydrogen ion is more stable. Why? Because it's a big water molecule. इसका application कैसे है? Like how will you actually what? Let us say understand this concept. Okay, it's like saying this way. For example, on a rough weather day, now, okay. Okay. Sit on the fifth bench. Okay. It's like saying this on a rough day where it's raining cats and dogs, we can say. Right? Whatever it drops are like and four people are passing by. Mother, brother, sister. And a small sign here at the end of the road is just, for example, he's in a state of tension. Why? Because he has lost his parents, small child. Okay, studying in 3rd standard. When he finds, for example, this particular, this family going, and he's been searching for his parents for last 3 to 4 hours, but he's not able to. And people in Bombay, they are not actually worried about what is happening to this child and what kind of crisis he's facing. Okay, nobody is bothered to ask because they are actually so bothered about the train time. Here I have to catch 1:40 last local, okay, or I have to actually reach my, let us say, my house. Okay, etc. So this boy is actually very much worried. For last 3 years, he's been finding his parents are somewhere, one of the corner of this, Mumbai city, and here he's in the other corner. Let us consider this way. Okay. Now, what is happening over here? That after a long time, after many years, he finds this family passing by. He looks at that last member into the eyes of that last member. He also looks back. Then he understands that this boy is facing some crisis. Immediately, what he does, he shows some gesture. This boy comes running to this, holds his hand to this, gives his hand to this particular boy. Both hold hand each other, they hold their hands in, each other's hand. And finally, what? Wow. And these family members, they look at the small child also. But at that moment, no question at all. They ask why? Because this particular boy, they come to know that he's in the state of this. The state of that particular child itself actually what? Gives the whole story, we can say, untold story, we can say. And finally what? They take along with them. So likewise, this big water molecule, okay, is taking care of this small child who's in the state of crisis. Because small means what? Reactive, highly unstable. Because they knew that if we leave this child in this state only, after some time he may actually may not exist. Because of the rough weather, bad weather, for example, raining, and he's actually drenched in that water completely. Okay, he's shivering. He might be feeling feverish after some time. He may become unwell. And finally, a small child, the resistance is very much less. So let me help. Let me help this child now. Big water molecules are ready to help. Okay, and as a result, this is a cord. And in return, they don't ask. They don't ask anything in return. Why? Because, for example, in return, they are not asking for money or anything. They are just, for example, taking the child. At that moment, he requires a special help, a special bonding. Okay, so this is same thing happening over here. The contribution is coming from one side, other does not contribute. Okay, and at that moment, this is a kind of special type of bonding. Okay, and then of course, next process will start. They will ask about the child, to the child about the phone number and other things. That is the next step. But at this moment, the need of R is what? We have to help this. We have to give a special type of bonding to this child who's not having anybody. Okay, to the rescue, and therefore they have rescued. I mean, they provide stability basically. Right now, this particular part. Coordinate covalent. Give it a-
Yes.
Okay. Now let's see the questions which are behind the book. So chapter is over. Okay. The only thing is remember one thing. That whenever coordinate covalent bond, iske baad we are starting with analytical chemistry, fourth topic. Then we will come to acids, bases, and salts. Because analytical chemistry is a short topic. Acid bases and salt will block that smaller topic. So एक दिन में आज second lecture में analytical chemistry हो जाएगा. But before that, 2021, the questions which are given, okay, the board section, all of you will start working on those questions now. And then we'll discuss out within till 2005. Okay? So take out your board questions. नहीं एक मिनट पहले आपने ये read किया, ये read कर लिया था last time. हाँ ये हो गया ना, चलो good. Now children. यहाँ से 2021 किधर है? यहाँ से.
39.
Yeah, page number 39. All of you. This side of students will do 2020, 21, 2017. Okay. There are a set of questions जो continuous चल रहे हैं ना और ये नहीं एक gap छोड़ के. Like if they are doing 2020, 21, then they will do 2019, 20. Okay. Then you will do, for example, 2018. Now just tell me which of the year. 2020, 21, na? 21 and then 2018,
89.
19. This side will do. Page number 39. Then this side.
17, 18.
Very good. 17, 18. Ye wala
16.
2016. Then
15.
2015. This
14.
14. Then
13.
good.
12.
12.
11.
11.
10.
10.
8.
8. 9 nahi hai. Okay, good.
7.
Then
6. 5.
2005. Okay. Children, so this side, this particular side, door side, okay, door team. And this window team. Now we will ask question, and if questions are not given by door team or window team, what will happen? The question will pass to the other team. They will try to answer. Clear? तो क्या करना है सबको? सबको सबका आंसर देखना है और उसके बाद ओके क्लास वर्क ओनली नॉट होमवर्क. तो अभी क्या करना है आपको पेंसिल से उधर ही आंसर लिखना है when there in the volume, and then at home you will have to transfer these answers in your notebook as homework for the coming week. Clear? अभी क्या करना है? बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन. होमवर्क में अभी क्लास नहीं दिखा तुमने? Okay, now all of you will start. This side, set of students will do this. This set of students will do these questions. But if the question you are not able to make it, you will go to this other side. And then they will get 5 points. Otherwise, if the correct answer, 10 points. Yeah. So let us see how many of you, I'm sure that this you will be able to do it. All of you have to write in the book. I'll check it out. So that this revision of the second topic also will get over. And for the test, you have to completely exhaust all the board questions, questions behind the textbook, review questions. कल का टेस्ट के लिए संडे के टेस्ट के लिए आपको पूरा क्वेश्चन सब एग्जॉस्ट करके जाना
सर किधर से आएगा क्वेश्चन
रिव्यू क्वेश्चंस बोर्ड क्वेश्चंस
वॉल्यूम से
वॉल्यूम टेक्स्ट बुक क्वेश्चंस रिव्यू क्वेश्चंस बोर्ड क्वेश्चंस सब पढ़ के जाना फर्स्ट इंप्रेशन इज द लास्ट इंप्रेशन सो दिस टाइम यू टू स्कोर फुल मार्क्स एक ही टॉपिक है यू कैन इजीली स्कोर वेयर इज द वॉल्यूम That's possible. That will go because it will take time. First, have you written this? Who's talking? Absolute silence. And here, individually, all of you have to do it in your book. I will check each and everybody's book. Volume, yes. इसके पास volume पीछे रखा है. आगे transfer कर दो. Those who are actually, where's the bag? Take out the volume from the bag and give it to him. Bag पूरा मत दो. Volume. Pencil दो. Pencil. With pencil you have to write. Don't make the volume shabby. Who's that?
This boy.
Start one.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Passing on. कोई बॉल नहीं है कि तुम थ्रो कर रही है. बुक है. बुक बराबर एक डिसिप्लिन मैनर में आपको देती है. Who's that? Anybody is not able to complete. Yeah, both of you. Volume नहीं है. क्यों? Volume दिया है ना? You get it. So इधर आओ. Inform your parents. They will bring the volume. आयो. Okay, लेके आ जाएंगे. Inform करेंगे लेके आ जाएंगे. Volume नहीं लेके आए. Volume is a must because you can see it's not just for the sake of it. You are doing the questions. Where is the volume? तुम्हारा तुम्हारा टाइम. मम्मी को फोन करो. मम्मी लेके आ जाएगी. Volume is a must. दूसरे लोगों को बात करना है. Next time, please bring the volume all of you. हो गया? होमवर्क करके आओ, नहीं तो क्या होगा? Miss out the lecture. What name of bonds is formed between what? W and X. W is a what? X is an ionic bond. Okay, next again volume. Second is Y and Z. Y क्या है? दो इलेक्ट्रॉन है ना? और ये हाइड्रोजन हमेशा परमानेंट बॉन्ड होता है. It is so much because diagram you have to make in the notebook. Write down the page number, question number, and then diagram. Homework you write. Now don't draw the diagrams. The diagram wala question hai you have to do at home. Okay? Only go for one word answer, one sentence answer. That's all. Electron dot diagram, dash diagram, वो सब अपना घर में. Okay. There. Which one? That you do draw at home. See, one important question is there in this, very important. Like suppose X, Y, Z, W ऐसा कुछ element दिया है, right? W का suppose let us say 1 is there, इधर 28 दिया है, 287 दिया है, ठीक है? ऐसा करके तुम्हारे को suppose ये element दिया है. Now what kind of compound Y and W will be formed? Okay, so Y and W means it will A for electron, this will lose, or out of 7 it will share. So what is the valency? Y का valency 1 है, W का valency भी 1 है. Crisscross करने में there's no need to crisscross. What is the formula? But what type of compound it will form? It will definitely form covalent bond. Why? Because hydrogen normally will not lose. Hydrogen will share its electron. So it is going to be covalent, polar covalent. But अगर सब ये ना एक मिनट, if suppose you are having for example X 281, suppose Y 287 है, in this case X will lose, Y will gain because it's not hydrogen. So XY will be ionic compound. Fifth question. An element with atomic number 19. 19 का electronic configuration क्या होगा? Potassium हुआ ना, so it will lose one electron. It will lose and get oxidized. हाँ? इधर सोडियम है ना, वो भी लूज कर, हाँ वो भी सोडियम also oxidized. Completed. Last bench. Where's the volume? Open it up. Mobile inside your bag. Come here. You come outside. 2000? 9 is not there. क्वेश्चन हो गया आपका 2016 वेरी गुड आपका कितना हुआ 27 लास्ट में 15 दैट साइड what's the year 2012 okay Archit कौन सा which year you have into कितना क्वेश्चन तो हो गया आपका हाँ 16 कंप्लीट करो Ammonium chloride is the only compound normally is actually having covalent, ionic as well as coordinate covalent. You know it? Ammonium chloride. This one, all the three there.
ये छोड़
Last 10 minutes. Yeah. ये बोलो। Ionic bond में transfer है. Individual sharing of electrons equally and equally.
Sir, your voice is not
Paired
coming.
electron pair. Kaushal,
Sir,
are you
voice is
right?
not coming.
ये 2018 ये बोर्ड क्वेश्चन आपको करना है.
हाँ, ठीक है सर. सर वही कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, do it. कितना हो आपका? कर रहे हो? Show me your book. Show me your volume. Last bench, how many questions are over? Which year you are into? 2000. Last, very good. 2006. Fine. 2005. Last question. I'll give you just 5 minutes more because so that you can. That good. One student has already done. क्या नाम है आपका? हाँ? Pardon? Nambiya. Namya, right? Okay. Nambiya is completed. क्या नाम है आपका? हाँ? Yes. Then? Chalo. Who else? This side, boys. A-N-N. Good. And also has completed. Good. Now this side, boys, nobody has completed. Jaldi karo. बड़ा question करो. Don't do big or small. You know, you have to go for each and every question. Now, those who have done these children, they will start with these questions also. Because ये भी सब homework में जाते हैं. These questions also. और ये कितना हुआ आपका? एक क्वेश्चन बाकी।
एक ही क्वेश्चन बाकी है।
Last 5 minutes. How many questions are over? 15. 2000 यहाँ पे अभी आपको और क्वेश्चन बहुत सारे इंक्रीज योर स्पीड ऑल ऑफ यू how many questions are over? 8. Huh? Which question you doing? Because the covalent compound does not produce iron. It's a non-polar compound. 2 बार आया है वो question. Is given on page number 37. उसका आंसर दिया है page number 30. ये देखो. Dissociation वाला part.
ये भी 2 बार है.
हाँ 2 बार है. कोई 2 बार है. कौन सा? 2005 का first. Read the question. Gauri has completed. Completed. Good. क्या नाम है आपका? Aryan has completed. Aryan has completed. Gauri has completed. और आपका नाम क्या है? NAOMI. Okay. शार्दुल. और किसका कंप्लीट हुआ? Who else? Now, or this side, boys. How which your question you are in? Huh? Reveal. DEV double E. हो गया आपका? स्नेहल हो गया? और आप लोग का? हो गया. Jalbir is completed. Bilal is completed. Pratham. Shreya has completed. Oh. Like that? Okay, relax. और कोई है? आकांक्षा और वैष्णवी कौन है? Okay, and this individual enthusiasm we have to show in tomorrow's, day after tomorrow's exam. Yeah, enthusiasm tomorrow. Okay, so let us see the first question. First question, हम लोग को देखना है. Yeah, first question. This side. All of you. Go for the wrong answer. And 2000. क्या नाम है आपका? सरिता. Sarifa. Said it. Okay, now first question. Yeah, 2020-21. बाद में इक्वलाइज करें. Now सुनो. Yeah, first question is like solid. Now bench wise you have to ask. I will give you the answer. First question, first bench, second bench, question second. ऐसा करके आपको जाए, ठीक है? पहला क्वेश्चन आपको इधर है. First, solid sodium chloride does not conduct electricity as A. The strength of the bond is weak, contains free ions. If anyone talks, -10 हो जाए. Please pay attention. Okay, तो एक दूसरे टीम के लिए फायदा होगा, ठीक है? तो it does not contain any free ions. It contains free ions as well as molecules. क्या लग रहा है? Does not contain free ions. So answer is that is 10 points. Okay, next one. Elements A and B have electronic configuration 8 and 13 respectively. The chemical formula between A and B will be how much? Now electronic configuration A or B ka 8 or 3, yes or no? A or 13, yes or no?
Yes.
How will you do this problem? Listen to it carefully. I'm just writing the questions. Okay, the question only. यानी A का 8 है और B का कितना 13, ठीक है ना? तो इसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन आपको लिखना है 2,6. इसका कितना है 2,8. After this, what you are going to do? चलो, हाँ बोलिए. कैसे क्या क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करें? 6 और 3 को
Sir, there are 2 electrons.
2, yes, 2 electrons they require. यहाँ पे वैलेंसी इसका 3 है, इसको 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन जरूरत है, तो फिर इस क्रॉस. That means A3. Very good. A3 B2, but we have given the option B3 A2. वहाँ पे दिया है B2 A3. तो अपने को क्या B2 पहले लिखना है A3. But anyway you can write. There's no problem. But see to it that metal should be first and non-metal बाद में. But ये metal है और ये non-metal. Okay. This is B metal है और A non-metal. इसे अपने को क्या लिखना है B2 A3. बाद में आप इंटरचेंज करके देख सकते हैं. Because we have written order wise. Yes. Now next one. -10 ठीक है. Next one. Which of the following compounds neither dissociate nor ionize in water? कौन सा लग रहा है? Hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide, potassium nitrate, carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride. Right? Then the table shows that electronic configuration of 4 elements W 2,6, X 2,8, Y 2,8,1, Z is 2,8,7. Which pair of atoms will form a covalent compounds? अभी देखो 2 atoms of W, okay, 2 atoms of X. अब देखो W में कितने हैं? 2,6 यानी उसको 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए, right ना? Okay. So which 2 atoms of X, an atom of W and X, ठीक है? W and X कौन सा हो जाएगा? नहीं, X will be inert gas, so X तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Then atom of X, Y and Z, 2 atoms of W, right ना?
Yes.
Yes. Both are actually what non-metals. Then an element with an atomic number 19 will A, accept an electron, get oxidized, accept an electron and get reduced, lose an electron and get oxidized. D, lose an electron and get reduced. Yes, for 50 points until now. Next one, which of the following has two sets of lone pair of electrons in them? Last bench, क्या आपने लिखा है? Water, very good. Continuous. 1, 2, 3, 6, 69. Well, a question. Next one. Then, which electron arrangement of outermost shell of outer shell electrons in a covalent compound is correct? If the question answer goes wrong, then boys be ready. आपको answer देना है तो 5 मिल जाए. Then, which one?
Option C.
Option C. Yes, because of number of electrons. Next one. Types of bonding present in hydrogen chloride. Huh? Covalent. Yes. Then that is 80. Good. Next, this side, boys.
Yes, sir.
Name the following. The tendency of an atom to attract the electrons toward itself when combined in a covalent compound.
Electronegativity.
Electronegative. Very good. 10 points. Second, the covalent bond in which the electrons are equally shared between the combining atoms. Then, next one. Draw the electrons. नहीं नहीं वो बाद में चुमर को 20 पॉइंट ठीक है अरे 2005 देखो बॉयज के लिए ज्यादा रहेगा 2017-18 give a reason for the following this side inert gases do not form ions if the correct बोलिए -10 हो जाएगा एक लास्ट ऑप्शन completely filled. That's what they neither lose nor gain. And since they neither lose nor gain, आपने free electron बोला.
Then no free electrons.
नहीं, no free electron नहीं. Outermost shell is completely filled. हाँ, ऐसा है. Okay. So the next one. If answer is wrong, na -10, let me and then the other team will get. What do you understand by the term lone pair of electrons? Come on, who will give me the answer? Fully. Samya, fully. Yes, that means they are unshared pair of electrons in the molecule. Okay, 10 points. Next one. Draw the electron. ये तो नहीं है. तो total इधर यहाँ पे 100 हो गए. Yes or no? और यहाँ पे आपको 20. Now this time 2016. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. An element with an atomic number 19 will most likely combine chemically with an element whose atomic number is which one?
17.
Then next one. The following table shows electronic configuration of element W, X, Y, Z. So 2. W is 281, X is 287, Y is 25, Z is 1. Answer the following question with what type of bond is formed between W and Z? Sorry, W and X. Second, overhead. Next one. Write the formula of the compound formed between X and Z. X क्या है? Formula लिखना है.
Wrong answer.
What kind of formula they can have?
अरे छोड़ना भाई हाथ से
Choose the most appropriate answer for each of the following. Bonding in this molecule can be understood to involve coordinate bond. What is that? Ammonium chloride. Next one. Explain the bonding. हाँ, वो तो ठीक है. The element X, L consists of molecules. Whatever bonding is present in the particles that make up L. बोलिए. Covalent bond. Right?
So can you explain this question?
देखो L is made up of molecules, ना? Molecules means like carbon tetrachloride, methane. Methane has got four. The carbon has got four. It is sharing its four electrons with what? Four hydrogen atoms. Okay. So it's only made up of molecules. Means they are not ions. That's why it is made up of molecules. That means when you try to dissolve in certain solvent, they will remain as molecules. They will not change into ions. That's why it is molecules. Next one, molecule containing triple covalent bond. No, sorry. This one. Give appropriate scientific reason for the following statement. Carbon tetrachloride does not conduct electricity. क्या लग रहा है?
Sir, because carbon tetrachloride does not have any free ions. Yes.
But why?
Because actually ions are needed for reduction.
But what is the reason for carbon tetrachloride not giving free ions?
Because it consists of molecules. Because it is a covalent.
Covalent compound. So आपको मिलेगा. So next one, 2014. Boys, who's the correct answer? Kaushal. को आंसर बोलना है इसका. Kaushal, if it goes wrong, -10 हो जाएगा.
केमिस्ट्री बहुत वीक है.
Now, compound X consists of only molecules. Hence, X will have a crystalline hard structure, no melting and boiling. Now, the molecule containing triple covalent bond. Then, why do covalent compound exist as gases, liquids, or soft solid? क्या आंसर हो सकता है? Why the covalent?
Sir, because non-metallic nature is more than the metallic nature. Because sir, force of attraction is less.
Yes, force of attraction is less. Force of attraction with molecules is less. 2012, 13, sorry. Among the following compound, identify the compound which has all the three bonds: ionic, covalent, and coordinate covalent. इधर ही आंसर दिया था. कौन सा? Ammonium chloride. Yes. Next one. 2012. There are three elements E, F, and G, and atomic number 9, 19, 8, and 17. Classify the metals as elements as metals and non-metals. इसका आंसर 20 पॉइंट का रहेगा.
Sir, E metal, F non-metal, G non-metal.
एक मिनट इसका आंसर कैसे देना है आपको? 20 क्यों दे रहे हैं? इसको पहले लिखना है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. हाँ, इसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन क्या है? सिंगल सिंगल 2881. Yes. Now question number 2. Question number 1. Classify the elements as metals and non-metals. So कौन सा metals है? Very good. अभी second question. Plus 20. Then give the molecular formula of the compound between E and G and state the type. इसमें 20 points है तुम्हारे. दो part है. EG. Why EG? Because इसके पास एक है और G के पास then state the type of chemical bond in this compound. It says अगर wrong सुनो ध्यान से बोलो. अगर wrong E and G इसके पास एक है इसके पास 7 है.
I test. Let's go.
If any question is difficult, I'll give you that. Okay. Now 2011, draw electron diagram. ये नहीं आएगा. 2010. 2011. अरे तुम्हारा पहला क्वेश्चन कितना लंबा चला. Okay. Match the column. 2010. Each question 5 marks. एक का now let's see. Now, column A with B. Sodium chloride.
Ionic
Then electronegativity across the period. Non-metallic character. Then 25.
25.
चलो ठीक है window T 2008. Which of the following is not a common characteristic, okay, of electron? क्या हुआ? Yeah, this question, okay, is only 10 points, but next question 20 point क्या दूंगा? Which of the following is not a common characteristic of electrovalent compound? High melting point, conducts electricity when molten, consists of oppositely charged ions, ionized when dissolved in water.
No.
Yes. This एक ऑप्शन को भी दिया था, एक रॉन्ग दिया था. Next one. What are the terms defined below? A bond formed by shared pair of electrons. Each bonding atom contributes one electron to the pair. What is that? What's the bond? Each electron covalent. Bond formed by shared pair of electrons. Okay, with both the electrons coming from the same atom. God, very good. 170. 165. पीछे 5 पीछे चल रहे. 2007. Name the charged particles which attract one another from electrovalent compound. Wrong answer. Every time I give you one more chance, you can actually what? Rectify the answer. Next one. Then in the formation of electrovalent compound, electrons are transferred from one element to another. How the electrons are recorded?
Mutual sharing of electrons.
The electronic configuration of nitrogen is 2,5. How many electrons are there in the outermost shell of nitrogen atom not involved in the formation of nitrogen molecule?
4 electrons.
4 electrons. In the formation of magnesium chloride by direct combination between magnesium and chlorine, name the substance that is oxidized and substance
Chlorine
that
is oxidized and magnesium is oxidized. Sir, magnesium is oxidized, chlorine is
2006. 2006. Nehal, बोलिए. What is lone pair of electrons?
Sir, 10 knots.
लिखा लिखा. एक मिनट. Yes, good. Choose the electron diagram. Choose the correct answer from choices A to B to C to D. Also A, B, C, and D. The property which is a characteristic of an electrovalent compound. It is easily vaporized. It has high melting point. It is a weak electrolyte. It often exists as liquid. Very good. High melting. Next one. When a metal becomes an iron, it loses electrons and is oxidized. It gains electrons and is reduced. It gains electrons and is oxidized. And D, it loses electron and is reduced. क्या लग रहा है? Next one. Okay. The last but not the least. इसमें तुम्हारे को 30 मार्क है.
Yes.
Identify the correct equation either as oxidation or reduction. Oxygen plus 2 electrons becoming oxide ion. Reduction. Very good. Second, potassium oxidation. Then, huh? Third is reduction. Yes. Two 2005. Last question in this. Okay. The electrochemical series. This is very important. Icse question. The answer is easy. और इसमें second chance नहीं मिलेगा.
Okay, sir.
इसमें दो ही option है. Question. But for a पहले question जाना.
हमारे dots में ज्यादा थे।
इसमें dots structure इधर आगे draw करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Let me see.
Okay, sir.
This is the electrochemical series containing cations. The tendency of cations to get dash at the cathode increases or decreases. Sorry, oxidize or reduce at the cathode increases or decreases. Bolo. Yes, wrong answer. Reduction increase होगा, नीचे जाके तो reduction होगा because there is a copper ions will gain electrons and become copper. Sir, wrong. अगर wrong answer. Which second? Now, okay. Yeah, listen. Again, I'm finding. The higher or lower. The higher or lower the concentration of iron in the solution, greater is the probability of that being discharged at the appropriate electrode.
Sir, एक start हो जाए, then minus start दो.
एक minus.
Okay, why explain why sodium chloride does not allow you can also win and give if you remain silent, okay, and give correct answer. But look at इसमें आ गया ना. Again they can give the answer. Now see, explain why solid sodium chloride does not contain electricity. Allow the electricity to pass through it. क्या answer बचा है? If you are not able to give the answer, It will be going that side and you will get minus 10.
Sir, no, it cannot represent.
चलो बोलो कुछ आंसर आपको दिया उन्होंने आंसर कुछ नहीं
Sir, because no electron were there.
रॉन्ग आंसर वो भी रॉन्ग
मैंने क्या लिखा? Answer, sir. Sir, minus one. Sir, minus one.
चलो नेक्स्ट नहीं आया आंसर इज they don't have free ions
अरे सही तो बोला फिर.
electrons compound X consists of molecules choose the letter corresponding to the correct answer from the choices A, B, C and D. The type of bonding in X will be what?
Molecular.
Molecular, yes. There. X is likely to have low melting and high boiling.
Sir, molecular covalent एक होता है.
किधर?
Molecular.
Molecular. Covalent bond molecule. Actually उसमें दोनों आंसर राइट मॉलिक्यूलर and covalent क्यों मतलब है नहीं क्यों because some question covalent molecular because what is covalent bond X is likely to have yes. अभी भी कुछ in the liquid state X will become what? Acid dissolves in water to explain why carbon tetrachloride does not dissolve in water.
It does not produce alcohol.
But what is the reason?
Covalent.
Covalent, yes. Next one. Element Q and S. Now इसमें एक थोड़ा twist है. Last question will be asked to this side. Okay, why? Equalize करने के लिए last 11th question इन लोगों के पास आएगा. Let me see whether it's tie up or they are going to element Q and S. नहीं एक मिनट. Third and fourth. 2020. Q and S react together to form ionic compounds under normal condition. Which physical state of the compound? नहीं दे पाया उन लोग को अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा अभी इसमें आंसर चलो बोलो Q and S, can they be both metals? Justify. Can Q and S be both metals? No, why? Justify the answer. अगर वो आंसर दे पाए तो तुमको 20 मिलेगा नहीं तो 10 मिलेगा बोलो
आज बोलते हैं
Yes. Electron. Electron. यहाँ पे ये question is a bit fast. Electrons are getting added to element Y. Is Y getting oxidized or reduced? Okay, इसका 20 points है. अगर तो 20 points नहीं, इसने आंसर नहीं दिया.
10-15 का
Wait, एक मिनट 20-5 ऐसा करके.
exactly.
Those who have not given, you have given the answer. Anybody who has not given the answer? ये उन्होंने दिया. Reduced. Why is getting reduced?
Because it changed.
Yes. Next one. What charge will Y have after the addition of electron? देखो 50 हो गया. अब इसमें क्या है? एक क्वेश्चन 5 मार्क है, एक क्वेश्चन 10. Okay. What charge? What charge Y will have after the addition of
Negative charge.
नहीं, those who have given the answer. they not- Huh? Negative. कोई बताएगा तो
हो गया सर.
He will give that. Which electrode? Which electrode will Y migrate during the process of electrolysis? Bolo. Last bench, who will tell? And now we move towards cathode. Yes.
Sir.